Okay, I think we are very lonely people and we live in a very lonely time. And what I'm talking about is the following. We're very bizarre. Everybody is interested in, for example, how many friends do I have on Facebook? How many people follow me on Instagram? How many this and how many that? And our concern became more of like trying to find friends and assurances from this imaginary thing. So instead of actually getting out of your feet, on your feet, and trying to acquire friends and do something about it, we develop this false identity and false reality that we have a lot of friends by having those, virtual or internet life. But the truth of the matter is, we're very, very lonely people. We might know a lot of people if you're going to go, whether it's, all these things, LinkedIn, all these things. And what do we do about it? That because we are very lonely and we feel very empty, it's very hard as humans, because it's implanted on us to be social people. So therefore, instead of spending your time looking into who responded to me today, who is following to me, how many new followers do I have, why do I need to have followers? I am a follower. I follow everybody. Everybody follows me. Why do I need to do that? Instead of how many friends do I have on Facebook or how many connections do I have, why won't I just put this effort into making few but real connections? For example, invest in the people around you, in your friends. Develop relationship with real people so you can actually go and talk, whether it's learning Daf Yomi, learning with the Chavruta, instead of being followed in an imaginary world. Create some project that would contribute the community, the real community, not the Twitter community, which is up in the air. All day long I'm tweeting like a bird for useless things. When birds tweet, they tweet for a reason. The reason is, I'm here. One bird turned to another. Instead of telling everybody you're here, why don't you make a statement? Make projects in your community. Encourage people to do different chesed project. Connect, reach out to people. You want to have real friends, invite people over for Shabbos. Invite people over for the Chagim. Soon we're going to have Purim, we're going to have Pesach. Think about who you're going to invite to sit down with you on your Pesach table. Make real connections. You don't need so many. Believe me, if you have 1,000 friends on Facebook, and I don't know how many followers on this, or how many connections, the more you have on the virtual world, most likely the more lonely you are in the real world. In the real world, you don't need more than 5, 6 good friends. Even one good friend is good enough. So let's try to invest in reality, not in virtual reality. And it's a very good thing because it helps us save time and not waste time. Instead of waiting for this extra person to follow you, make something real that people would actually be able to tap into this. Encourage people to learn. Don't leave people behind. The strength of us as people and as a community is by the real personal relationship we have. If you want an example, for example, look at Japan. There's 120 million people there. Most of them are lonely because everybody lives in this virtual reality. Go outside in the world that we have today here. Most of the people are lonely. So I think it's time. Yesterday was Tu B'Shvat. We did Tu B'Shvat. So I think it's time. It's a good point in the year. It's the new year for the plants. We're just around the corner from the spring, even though it didn't feel so much like a winter. It's a point right now that we should start turning and making real connections, real friend, real project of chesed. And Be'ezrat Hashem, that together will bring us unity and will put people more together to a real project of value, which will be chesed, Torah, and so on and so forth. Have a wonderful together day.